The lucky ones die first. So I guess Chrissy Watkins had a charm bracelet on that night in the movie Jaws. The Hills Have Eyes, the 1977 film from director Wes Craven. Welcome to the first day of my Road Rage Rampage 2. And what better place to take a road rage than in a cabin? Which makes absolutely no sense. Bad joke. Let's go on with the review. By the way, the only reason I mentioned Jaws is because they have a poster of a shark in this movie that is ripped, indicating that this movie is more of everything than Jaws ever was. Which isn't saying much because The Exorcist is more of everything than both of those movies, and it did come out first. The plot. A family of 6 head off on a vacation and take a so-called detour down a path in the desert. After they crash their vehicles, morons, they are soon stalked by a gang of inbreds that kill and rape a few of them, only to have the other half of the family build to their strength to survive. I saw the remake first many years before I saw the original. I've got to say though, this movie is pretty solid. It's got atmosphere, tension, and horrific acts of violence to top it all off. Some of the acting is a bit questionable even for the time period. I also think they could have done better on the cannibals' appearances instead of just giving one of them big teeth. The dog named Beast in this film is given quite the personality, even somewhat more than the remake did, which in that film he was basically just a violent protective machine. In this version, Beast is said to not be one to give away his presence until he goes in for the attack. Speaking of going in for the attack, this film goes in for your subconscious and messes with it. The rape scene is only hinted at, and so is most of the violence, leaving a lot to the imagination, which works well for this film. This film's music is like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre if it got a hillbilly tune thrown in with it. It's a great film with decent acting, great characters, tension, a great musical score, and it's just one of those films that makes you think about the violence and horror instead of actually showing you most of it. However, the ending to this film is very abrupt, and I didn't really care for it. Overall, I give The Hills Have Eyes, the 1977 film from director Wes Craven, a 4 out of 5. Lion Brain got a host of horror show movie reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe. Tune back in for Road Rage Rampage 2, the second review.